God has an urgent revelation for you today. There's a man in your life who appears to be your protector, your knight in shining armor. But his real mission is far darker than you realize. This isn't just your imagination or overthinking. This is divine insight piercing through his carefully crafted facade. God is pulling back the curtain to show you what this man has been hiding behind his acts of protection and care. This message comes with love to save you from falling deeper into his trap. The person you thought was keeping you safe is actually the one you need protection from most. As you hear these words, know that God sees through this man's false protection and manipulation tactics. It's normal to feel shocked, confused, or even defensive when someone you trusted is exposed this way. But remember that divine truth always comes with love and protection. This warning is your chance to open your spiritual eyes and see what's been hidden in plain sight. You're receiving this revelation because there's still time to protect yourself before his real mission is complete, even when the truth about someone feels impossible to accept. Trust that this warning is a blessing because seeing clearly helps you escape before more damage is done. God's protection is real protection. Unlike the counterfeit version this man has been offering you while pursuing his own hidden agenda. As you think about this man's behavior, take time to examine the difference between real protection and manipulation disguised as care. Just like a wolf puts on sheep's clothing to get close to the flock, this man wears the mask of protector to gain access to your trust and vulnerability. Real protection gives you freedom and makes you stronger. But false protection comes with invisible chains that slowly bind you. Notice how his help always comes with conditions, expectations, or ways that make you more dependent on him. Just like a prison guard who claims to keep you safe while actually keeping you trapped. This man's protection serves his purposes, not yours. This divine warning isn't meant to make you paranoid, but to give you spiritual discernment, helping you see the difference between genuine care that empowers you and fake care that controls you. True protectors build walls around you to keep danger out. False ones build walls around you to keep you in. This warning about the deceptive man in your life is more than just relationship advice. It's a spiritual test of your ability to discern truth from lies. It's time for you to connect with your inner wisdom and find the courage to question someone you've been trusting. Face this revelation with an open heart, knowing that God sometimes shows us painful truths to set us free. There's a divine plan at work in your life, and sometimes that plan includes exposing wolves in sheep's clothing before they can complete their mission. Difficult realizations about people we trusted might shake us, but see them as chances to grow in spiritual discernment. Every truth God reveals becomes a lesson that makes you wiser and less vulnerable to deception. When relationships feel confusing, or when someone's motives seem unclear, reach out in prayer for divine insight. God is always here to give you clarity, wisdom, and the strength to act on what He reveals. In your prayers, you'll find the spiritual vision you need to see through any mask someone might be wearing to hide their true intentions. As we've discussed this important spiritual revelation about recognizing deception, I'd like to help prepare you for future divine warnings as well. If these messages about spiritual discernment and protection resonate with your heart, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to receive more divine revelations that can protect you from hidden dangers. Pay attention to the signs that have been trying to show you this man's real mission. These aren't just random feelings or overthinking. They are divine alerts specially designed to protect you from his deception. Notice how you feel physically and emotionally after spending time with him. Your body might feel drained, anxious, or on edge even when he's being nice to you. You might experience that uncomfortable feeling in your stomach, sudden headaches, or a heaviness in your chest that you can't explain. Watch how he responds when you try to make decisions without him, when you spend time with other people, or when you don't need his help. Does his protection turn into control? Does his care become manipulation when you don't respond the way he wants? Trust the quiet voice inside that has been whispering warnings about him. That inner knowing is your connection to divine wisdom, and it's been trying to save you from his real agenda. When you feel like you're walking on eggshells around your protector, when his help always comes with guilt trips, or when you notice yourself becoming smaller and more dependent since he's been in your life, that's God showing you the truth. These intuitive moments are sacred warnings, revealing exactly what his protection is really costing you. Notice them, honor them, and let them guide you to safety. Remember, you're not facing this revelation about his deception alone. God is with you, surrounding you with real protection as this man's fake protection is exposed. Round you stands an army of guardian angels, spiritual guides, and heavenly warriors, all working to shield you from his manipulation and control. This warning about his real mission is designed to free you, not to cause you pain, and every part of this exposure is under divine care and timing. Feel grateful for this spiritual insight, for it shows how much God values your freedom and well-being. Each moment of clarity you receive brings you closer to escaping whatever trap he's been setting. The universe is orchestrating this revelation with perfect love, ensuring you see the truth before his mission reaches completion. Divine protection is surrounding you right now, giving you the strength and wisdom you need to handle this difficult but necessary awakening to who he really is. Divine timing, God's perfect clock, is working in this situation right now. When you receive a revelation about someone's true nature at exactly the moment when you're spiritually strong enough to handle it and act on it, that's sacred timing protecting you. This moment shows you're connected to God's plan for your freedom, living in harmony with divine guidance that sees what you cannot see. As these warning signs about his real mission become clearer, let them build your confidence in your spiritual discernment. Each confirmation shows you're being guided toward truth and safety. Pay attention to how this revelation is unfolding and trust its perfect timing. This isn't random relationship drama. This is part of a loving plan to free you from deception before his real mission causes more damage. Keep your heart open to these divine messages about people around you. The more you recognize and trust these warnings, the clearer your path to genuine protection becomes. Just as you receive these divine revelations about recognizing deceptive men, your support helps us continue sharing similar warnings with other women who might be trapped in false protection. A small super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or $50 allows these important messages to reach sisters who are being deceived by men pretending to be their protectors. As you process this revelation about the deceptive man in your life, believe that this awakening can lead to incredible spiritual growth and wisdom. Just like removing a blindfold allows you to see clearly in bright daylight, discovering his real mission opens your eyes to truth you couldn't see before. God arranges these painful but necessary revelations perfectly, even when accepting them feels overwhelming at first. Focus on the inner wisdom you're gaining, because spiritual discernment is what protects you from future deception. When you stay true to what God reveals and keep your heart open to divine truth, amazing transformation begins inside you. Relationships based on genuine care and respect start flourishing in your life. Every step you take toward honoring what God shows you brings you closer to the authentic protection and love you deserve. Stay committed to spiritual truth, because your relationship with God is your greatest shield against anyone who would use fake protection to pursue their own hidden agenda against you. As you prepare to distance yourself from this deceptive man, make it a habit to say, "I am divinely protected from deception and manipulation." Speak these words with complete faith each morning and evening. This simple practice builds a spiritual shield around you that false protectors cannot penetrate or break through. When doubt creeps in, or when he tries to convince you that you're imagining things, pause for a moment. Use this time to quiet your mind and reconnect with the divine wisdom that exposes real mission. Trust that God is working everything out for your safety and begin each day thanking Him for showing you the truth about people's intentions. When you fill your thoughts with gratitude for divine revelation, you create space for genuine protection in your life. Align your heart with truth and trust, knowing that real divine help is always available when you call. Your spiritual discernment is the key that unlocks freedom from anyone who would use fake care to control or manipulate you. During this awakening about the deceptive man in your life, you're not just protecting yourself, but also becoming someone who can help other women recognize false protection. This experience offers you a chance to show God's love by sharing your spiritual discernment with sisters who might be trapped in similar situations. Each day gives you new opportunities to strengthen your wisdom and share truth with women around you. As you pray for continued protection and connect with God, remember to reach out to other women who understand. Your courage to see clearly can inspire and encourage others who might be blinded by false protectors. Use your story to bring light to another woman's confusion about someone's real intentions. Embrace each day as a chance to build sisterhood based on truth, creating connections with women who value spiritual discernment over comfortable lies. In this journey, we grow stronger together, supporting each other through prayer and shared wisdom, creating a community of women who protect each other from wolves in sheep's clothing. In closing, as we face the truth about this deceptive man and whatever feelings this revelation brings, let's move forward with divine discernment and courage. Be prepared to welcome God's real protection, face difficult conversations with spiritual strength, and recognize the peace that comes from seeing clearly. Trust in the power of prayer and in God's guidance about the people in your life. You are on a path to genuine safety, surrounded by divine love and strengthened by truth. Keep saying, "I am divinely protected from deception and manipulation," and watch as God's real protection shields you from those who would harm you while pretending to help. If this message has helped you recognize deception disguised as protection, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more divine revelations. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a warning about people with hidden agendas. When you share this message, you help protect other women from similar deception. Each sister who receives this warning through you becomes part of your legacy of truth and protection. Dear Lord, please give us wisdom to recognize false protection and the courage to trust your divine revelations about people's true intentions. Help us see clearly through any mask of deception. Amen. If this revelation has opened your spiritual eyes or helped you recognize a deceptive man in your life, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, $50, or more. Your support helps us continue sharing these divine warnings with women who need protection from false protectors. Please share in the comments your experiences with men who pretended to protect you, or what divine messages about discernment you'd like to hear next. Your stories help us bring you the spiritual guidance that protects our community of sisters most.